Have you ever come home to find your cat staring intently at nothing? Or perhaps you've then noticed your cat seeming to gaze at some unseen object while sitting perfectly still otherwise. If you've ever experienced this, you might have assumed that your cat is looking at something that you caught and see, or perhaps that they were simply staring off into space. But the truth is, there could be another explanation. In fact, according to Bev, cats are more than twice as likely to stare at nothing due to a condition called pastergapsis. Pasty, according to VCA Animal Hospitals, pastergapsis is a neurological condition that causes involuntary staring spells. It's actually quite common in cats, and it usually appears in one of two forms: either as a mild staring spell, as an intense episode of wide-eyed staring accompanied by other symptoms like head-pressing circling, or even seizures. But before we continue, we would really appreciate it if you could take a moment to like and subscribe to our channel. If you love cats, this is the only channel you need. Now back to staring. According to VCA Animal Hospitals, the exact cause of pastergapsis is unknown, but it is thought that it may be caused by a buildup of fluid around the brain, a lesion in the brainstem, or even an abnormality in the way the cerebellum develops. And while the condition itself isn't contagious, it can be indicative of other conditions, such as feline immunodeficiency virus or FEV. This is why it's important that if you notice your cat staring spells, you should bring it up with your vet. They can perform tests to rule out any underlying medical conditions and determine whether or not there is anything they can do to help. So how long do these staring spells typically last? According to Bev, staring spells associated with pastergapsis can last anywhere from 1 to 30 minutes. While this is going on, your cat's eyes will appear wide and unblinking, and they may even seem to be looking directly at you. But don't worry, even though this can be unnerving for us humans, these staring spells aren't typically painful for cats. However, if the staring spells are intense and are accompanied by other symptoms, they may be a sign of something more serious going on. In which case, it's important to seek veterinary attention right away. Circling, head pressing, and seizures can all be signs of increased intracranial pressure, meaning that there may be a buildup of pressure inside your cat's skull. This can be dangerous, so it's important to get help if you notice these symptoms. In the meantime, here are a few things that you can do to help stop your cat's staring spells. First, make sure that their environment is calm and quiet. Stress can make staring spells worse, so it's important to minimize any potential stressors. This may mean keeping them indoors when there's loud noises outside, such as during a thunderstorm, or avoiding any loud, sudden movements near them. You should also try to keep their routine as consistent as possible. Cats are creatures of habit, so knowing what to expect from day to day can help them feel safe and secure. Finally, make sure they're getting plenty of exercise. A tired cat is less likely to be bored and more likely to be content. Now, while staring spells can sometimes be a sign of something more serious going on, they can also just be a sign that your cat is a little bit bored. Cats are natural hunters, and they need both physical and mental stimulation in order to stay happy and healthy. If they don't get enough, they may start staring at things like walls or windows in order to entertain themselves. So make sure you be providing plenty of toys and scratching posts to keep your cat active and engaged. You may also want to consider providing them with some cat grass or catnip to chew on, as this can also help keep them entertained. Have you ever found your cat staring at nothing? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, don't forget to leave us a like and subscribe to our channel for more awesome videos, and now you know.